What? That should have been the tip-off. Salami. Turn right here, will you? Up on the corner. Best salami in town, right down that block. And you can pick out the kind you like.
Why should I buy your salami?
Because you're gonna eat it. Tonight, at my birthday party.
Oh, man, it's supposed to be a surprise.
It still is a surprise. She doesn't know that I know.
I guess that's right.
Move in right here.
All units, liquor store, 100 block 6th Street, 211 in progress.
Hey, we're 2
All
blocks
units
away.
in area.
Come on, let's move it.
Oh, sweet Lord. We done it good. We done it good this time.
Dad. Dad. Oh.
Okay, put the van away. I'll carry him inside. We gotta get him back on his feet, get moving, you know. There was a cop I hear back there. If he dies, they're gonna be on some feathers on a chicken.
Careful, Rudy, please.
Hey, whoever heard man dying on his honeymoon, huh? Day or two, he'll be all right. Be as good as new, you'll see.
Well, we can't tell more till he's awake.
Why doesn't tell me anything?
Well, we don't know anything. You call Jean?
No, I was waiting till I had something to tell her.
Well, just tell her not to worry.
Tell her not to worry.
Nothing's helping. I don't know what else to do. Gotta get a doctor.
It's a gunshot wound, Jody.
I know what kind of wound it is. Get a doctor.
Doctors have got to report gunshot wounds to the police.
Look, you just get him here, and I'll see to it he don't report nothing to nobody.
What'll I tell him? Well, since the doctor's going to want to know what's wrong.
Well, then you tell him a lie. You tell him anything, but you just get him here?
Hello?
Yeah, Jeannie, it's Steve.
Hi. I'll give you one quick minute. I've got every burner on the stove going. Just keep them away till 7.
Listen, something's happened now. Not to worry.
Steve, what is it?
Mike got hit by a van. He's got no broken bones, nothing like that, but he's under observation here at County Hospital.
I'll be there as fast as I can.
Wait a minute. Dr. Reynolds is with him right now, Jeannie. It's all right.
I'll be there.
Jody?
Yes, Jim.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
What happened?
You got shot.
Sure does take your breath away.
You're gonna be all right.
Where are we?
Back home?
Tennessee.
San Francisco.
I remember we got married day 4 yesterday.
23 weeks ago.
My, how time flies when you're having fun. That's what my mama always used to say. My, how time flies when you're having fun. I'm tired, honey. I'm so tired. How much we get?
$1,200.
That's enough. We can go home now.
Sorry, Jim. Sorry I got you into this.
Everything worked just like you said it would, didn't it? We got the money, didn't we?
Yeah, we got the money. We can go home in style now.
Oh, come on, Doc. It's nothing but a bump on the head.
Well, we're going to have to keep you under observation till morning.
What are you mumbling about?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I heard you.
Come on now. Back down. Come on.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't had a head like this since I can't remember when.
I tried 3 doctors and none of them would come. I told them I had a friend who fell down a flight of stairs and was dying. And they just said, call an ambulance, get him to a hospital. It was like they didn't even care.
It's all right, Rudy. He's dead.
I'm sorry, baby.
Gotta bury him.
Where?
The crawl space under the stairs.
Now, we gotta get out of this town. That's what we gotta do. Now, that cop I hit is in the county hospital. He's a police lieutenant. I heard it on the radio. If he dies, they're gonna close this town up tighter and...
Yeah, but we gotta bury him. Now, please, Rudy, please don't make me leave him like that.
Now, listen. Okay, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it, okay?
Rudy? Do you hear what the name of that cop was?
Stone or something like that. Why?
I was wondering who it was killed Jeff. Yes, operator. Like the number, please, at the county hospital. Thank you. Hello. Yes, you can. I guess I'd like emergency, please. Well, you see, I heard on the radio that a friend of mine was hurt. Lieutenant Stone. Yes, and I was hoping maybe you could tell me if he was all right. I'm so glad. Can I talk to him? How would I send him something? I see. Yeah, thank you. Oh, wait, if I want to call back, what room do I ask for? 266. Thank you. Thank you very much.
But that is not the point, and you know it.
Then what is?
Look, all the doctor wants you to do is just take it easy for a couple of days.
All right. I took a snooze for a couple of hours. Now I want to go home.
Mike, what harm is spending the night here going to do? At least you can sleep.
Sleep on this bed? Lie down. Go ahead, try it. A sack full of rocks. Look, get the doc. I am going home.
All right, okay. That's what you want to do. I'll give it a try. He wants to go home.
This isn't a prison, Gene. I can't keep him here against his will.
But what if he gets sick during the night?
Just watch him. If you notice any signs of confusion, dizziness, his headaches get worse, just give me a call. I don't care what time it is. Nurse, we're releasing 266. Would you get me a wheelchair, please? This is a release form. If you had the sense you were born with, you wouldn't even ask me to sign it. But you don't, so that is that. Happy birthday.
About the best present I've gotten all day. Now if someone will just get my hat.
Hold it. Wheelchair.
Wheelchair? What are you talking about, wheelchair? I was walking. You saw me
Hospital
walk.
rules. Once you're out of here, you can hop, skip, and jump.
And you better not while I'm around.
Nurse? The world's going to pot in a basket. Nurse!
When I get home, I want you ready to go back to school, understand?
Yes, sir. Anything you say, sir.
What?
I said I'll make a deal with you. You stay home today, and I'll go back to school tomorrow.
Well, I've got a job to do.
Well, so do I, taking care of you. Look, even Iron Mike needs a day off now and then.
What about next July when the fish are biting?
You see?
I just got up too fast.
Jody, now we've done all we can do for him. We buried him. We said all the words. There's nothing else we can do. It's time we thought of ourselves.
I'm not just running out and leaving him.
He's dead, baby.
And don't call me baby. I have been a woman, and then a wife, and now a widow, and that's all in the same month. I'm still on my honeymoon.
Sis, it's over.
No. See, it's not going to be over till that cop's dead.
Boy, now that is dumb. That is really dumb.
Maybe so, but my mind's made up.
You don't even know what he looks like.
I know where he works. I can go find out.
I wish we never come here. I just wish...
It was my idea, not yours.
Oh, come on now. Don't start blaming yourself. Me and Jeff, we knew what we was doing.
Yeah, I bet you did. Was it your idea to get a house you couldn't afford? Get some nice clothes, this trip west? Was it?
I'm going to ditch that van so nobody can trace it back to us. Then I'm going to come back here and pack up. And then I'm cutting out. I'm warning you. Whether you're here or not, I'm leaving.
Take care of yourself, Rudy.
Maybe he didn't even see the car.
I don't think he heard that car coming, Steve. He didn't hear half of what I said to him this morning.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on him.
Well, if you need me.
I'll call you, yeah. I'll see you later, Gene. Bye.
Morning.
Morning. I'm late.
Good morning. That owner of that liquor store died about midnight. Never regained consciousness. The description of that van that hit you matches the one that was stolen in Monterey. I got an APB out on it now.
Yeah. Sounds like the same one. Did you get out an APB?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What about the owner of the liquor store?
He died about midnight. You sure you're all right?
Oh, yeah. That cloud on my head left some cotton in my ear. It'll clear up.
Why don't you take the rest of the day off?
Are you kidding? I've done this job when I was sick, when I had a temperature, when it felt as though someone had my head in a vice. Don't worry, it'll pass by noon. Now, what else?
Are you looking for someone?
Well, I guess, officer, I would like to report someone missing.
Oh, you want missing persons.
Ain't that what this is?
You made a wrong turn. It's the office across the hall. Big sign.
Well, I guess that don't make me too smart, does it?
Well, we all make mistakes. Do you know where you're going now?
Yes, sir, I do. I know just where I'm going.
Hey, Devane, wasn't that the van we're supposed to be looking for?
73, 74 van, beige with black and red stripes.
Let's check it out.
Homicide Stone. Wait a minute. Give me that again. It's the van. How many passengers? Tell them to maintain surveillance. We're on our way.
Car 3-9 to Inspectors 8-1. You there, Mike?
What's he saying? Turn that thing up, will you?
Yeah, we reach you, 3-9.
Suspect just turned off Columbus on Greenwich, proceeding west.
We're on our way. Okay, take a right on 3rd.
Which way?
Right. Right!
Turn that damn thing up!
It's up all the way!
He spotted us headed west on Greenwich near Market.
Okay, 3-9. Mike! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Mike! Mike! What's wrong with you, huh? Did you hear me yelling at you? Don't you hear anything?
He almost killed you.
He had the beat on you. He could have killed you.
You almost bought it because I couldn't tell where he was. I couldn't tell where the sounds were coming from.
It's okay, Mike.
No, it's not okay. I gotta stop kidding myself. No, there's something wrong with me. I gotta find out what it is.
All right, now I'm going to present the same tones to your right ear. Whenever you hear the tones, raise your hand. Acicular discontinuity, which is consistent with the otologist's findings.
Well, now, that's great, but what would you call it down at the corner saloon?
You've lost the hearing in your right ear. And to have any perspective on sound, how far away it is, from what direction it's coming from, well, your brain needs the stereo effect of both ears.
On one side, I'm deaf. Is that it?
Oh, yes. See, the accident dislodged the 3 small bones in your middle ear, which transmit sound.
Well, how do you lodge them back in again?
An operation.
Well, when do we start?
Well, that's up to your doctor. Well, you might want another audiological examination.
No, Reynolds said you were the best, so what have I got to lose?
You have still got one good ear.
You need 2 to be a cop.
What's the matter with a desk job?
Now stop beating about the bush. What is it you want to say?
Your right ear has suffered a traumatic shock. Now, you may regain some hearing in time. On the other hand, if you decide on the operation, it is not successful, you may have a permanent hearing loss in that ear. What we call a dead ear. Totally deaf.
What you're saying is that I could buy my own pension.
Are you still so eager for that operation?
No, I'll have to think that over.
Miss Dixon?
Just a minute.
Miss Dixon?
Just, all right, come on in. I don't think I've left anything.
You owe 25 even. That's
Oh.
for the cleaning fee.
I forgot him. Sorry my husband didn't pay you before. Forgot it.
If you come next door, I'll write you a receipt.
I don't think I need one.
Any forwarding address?
What you want one for?
In case you get any mail or that young fellow with the van comes back.
No, he won't be coming back. Bye.
Yeah, it'd be good for you to get away for a couple of weeks, you know? Get a rest.
Yeah, sit out in the sun, get myself a tan. You know, I might even drive up to the mountains, do a little fishing.
Yeah, you take it easy. I'll take care of all of it here.
Not all of it. Just your share for a change. Tanner's going to be working with you till I get back. Oh, wait a minute. Can't forget this.
You want me to drive you home?
No, thanks. Jeannie's waiting for me downstairs. Well, I'll see you, Smiley.
Mike. Send me a postcard.
Drive me over to the Mission Station House. There's somebody I want to talk to.
Dave Paxton?
Yeah, you don't have to wait.
Oh, I don't mind.
Look, I can find my way home. I may be half deaf, but I'm not half dumb. I'll see you at home. Place still smells the same.
Ah, you get used to that.
Yeah, I guess you can get used to almost anything.
Mike, you don't have to yell. I'm wired for sound and for silence. Come on, I'll buy you some coffee. You'd be surprised how great it makes you feel to have the power to turn a knob and shut out the world. Sit down. So, what are you doing here?
Well, I've been thinking about you, and I just thought I'd stop by and see my old partner.
I heard about your accident.
Then you know why I'm here.
Next thing you're gonna do is ask me if I'm happy, huh?
Stupid question, right?
Mike, that gun going off next to my ear is the greatest thing that ever happened. No more getting involved with family quarrels. No more high-speed chases in the rain. No more cops and robbers.
You got it made, huh?
Yeah. You, gonna buy an operation?
Wait a minute. Why didn't you?
I'm a fatalist. If anything can go wrong, it will. Look, I still got one good ear. I got a job that's gonna see me through to retirement. Force takes care of its own, Mike. Come on in out of the rain. We'll find a desk for you here.
Got something on that kid driving the van.
Right.
Rudy Nolan. Records in Tennessee and Kentucky.
What about the bloodstains in that van?
Type O. Nolan was type A.
Type O. Could be Dixon.
Who?
The gun Nolan was carrying was purchased by a Jeff Dixon in Nevada. Why don't you see if Dixon's got a record and he and Nolan ever worked together as a team?
Right.
Yeah, Homicide Inspector Keller.
What are you doing in my office? Taking over?
Always trying, Mike. Always trying. How you doing?
Fine. I just thought I'd check in. Any new leads?
Yeah, we got a couple here, a couple of names. A Rudy Nolan and a Jeff Dixon.
Nolan, he's got a record in the South, little stuff. And Dixon, he purchased the gun in Nevada. Now, robbery tells me it's the same one used in 3 holdups in California. Same M.O.
Well, what about the third man?
Nothing yet, no.
Say, maybe I ought to come in just to sort of give a helping hand.
Thought you were supposed to be taking a vacation.
I know. I just thought...
We can handle it, Mike.
Sure. Sure you will. Well, at least you know where to find me.
I'll see you.
Feel like a game of cribbage?
Not now.
Oh, I picked up some sports magazines at the store for you this morning. Maybe you'll have time to do more than just look at the pictures, huh?
Maybe later.
Well, how about some TV? There's a
You
good
know what
Western...
I'd like?
Name it.
I'd like it if you went back to school where you belong.
I'm a pest, huh?
That's right, a pest. Beautiful like your mother, but a pest. I'm going for a walk.
Oh, okay.
Alone.
Don't be late for lunch. His whole life's wrapped up in that damn office. You take that away from him, and what does he have?
He's got you.
That's why I called. I don't know how to help him, Steve. He's scared. Well, not about the operation, but what comes later. You know, he's never even joked about retiring.
Hey, Jeannie, come on. He's gonna pull through. It's you I'm worried about.
Me?
Yeah, you're such, you're such a good nurse. You know he hates that.
Oh, hell.
Hell. Is that kind of language coming out of you?
The only kind you dumb cops ever understand. Look, I'm not trying to baby my own father.
Good. And everything's gonna be okay. We can have dinner.
What?
Well, you still got the birthday cake, right? I'll bring some ice cream. We'll surprise him and have a party.
Okay. Be here at 7?
All right. Jeannie, don't worry about Mike. However the operation turns out, he's going to be okay. I'll see you.
I tell you, it's right there in the ballistics report. The same gun that was used on me killed the owner
I
of
saw
that
the
liquor
report,
store.
Mike. I know.
I tell you what I want
No,
you to
I'll
do.
tell you. I'm going to put a 24-hour guard on you.
A what?
That's right, a 24-hour guard, and Drake here's going to run the first shift.
I don't need a guard.
Drake, he's your responsibility. You're going to have to see that he gets home, and you're going to have to keep an eye on him.
Okay, Lieutenant?
Drake, I said it's okay. It's okay.
When you take over, you really take over, don't you?
Drake, get him out of here, will you?
All smiles, huh? Okay, Smiley. When are you going to put your name on my door?
Doctors sure hate to be patients, don't they?
What do you got?
Listen, the lady says she knows that van that was in the papers, and she knows this Rudy Nolan.
Hey, Miss Stone? Miss Stone?
Yes?
Well, it's about your daddy. There's been an accident.
What?
Where? What happened? Well, see, he was crossing the street and, well, he's been hurt. Oh, no. Well, see, I can take you to him in the car, but, see, we've got to hurry. Move over, honey. What do you want? Just turn on the machine and start driving.
Thanks a lot. Want me to get you a cup of coffee?
No.
Pillow? Blanket?
Mike,
A couple
I
of
don't
magazines,
like this
maybe.
any better than you do, but I've got orders.
Okay. If it gets too lonely down here, coming up, we'll play a game of cards.
Thanks.
You sure there weren't 3 men in here? No, sir. 2 and a woman. It'll take me a week to clean this place up. I left it looking like a pigsty.
Stamp.
Oh, wouldn't you know it? It's a clean rug, too. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, what is it?
It's blood. One of them got wounded.
Blood. On my good mattress.
Steve?
Yes, we could get a lab man in here right away.
Oh, we're gonna need more than a lab man. You better get a look at what I just found under the house.
Stone.
Mike, it's me.
Jeannie, I wondered what happened to you.
I'm near the Presidio.
Anything wrong?
The person who shot at you today is here, next to me.
Jeannie, are you all right?
Mike, don't...
Just what I told you.
Jeannie!
Yes, I'm all right. I have a message for you. Do you have a pencil and paper?
Just a moment. All right, honey.
Drive through the Presidio on Lincoln Boulevard. Stop at the gun emplacement. Then look for my beige scarf. There'll be a dirt road. If you come alone, I won't be hurt. I'll be released. If you don't, I'll die like Jeff Dixon and Rudy Nolan.
Presidio.
See, this was in his pocket.
So what about it?
Well, that's the same girl. She was up in homicide yesterday. Said she wanted missing persons, but she was just standing there looking into Mike's office.
That's the one with the red mask. The 81 to headquarters is an emergency. Tell Lieutenant Stone that third person in that liquor store holdup is not a man. It's Jeff Dixon's wife. Dixon's dead and she's trying to kill him.
This is Drake, 10-4. I'm on my way.
looking at? You. 2 eyes and a nose, just like everybody else.
That doesn't tell me what kind of person you are, or why you want to kill Mike.
Jeff. He was my husband. All he wanted was a house of his own for us. Except he didn't have the money for it, so I showed him how to get it. Just like I showed Rudy. He was my brother. First thing he stole from me was some lipstick. $2,000. That's all we needed, and we had it. For 1 minute in that liquor store, we had it all. But see, when we came out, your daddy was waiting for us. Now I'm the only one left to make this right. See, that's why I'm here. Waiting for him.
I'm here, Mike Stone. All right, I kept my end of the bargain. I'll keep yours.
Daddy, watch out!
Genie, are you all right?
Yes! Yes, Mike!
Oh, don't just stand there. Say something.
You know, we still have a whole birthday cake
I
left.
can hear you. Not so loud. I can hear you.
Your ear is going to be sensitive to sound for a few days.
Talk again.
What do you want us to say?
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You know, she doesn't need a voice to talk. All she needs is a pair of hands.
It's just too bad. I was kind of getting used to your office, you know.
What did you say?
He's getting so big I can almost hear the patter of little feet from over here.
Jules! It's gonna be all right, baby. It's gonna be all right. Jules! Sally, you all right?
Oh, yes, Mr. Steiner.
They could have killed the baby. I'm gonna get a gun.
No, you're not.
Then we're moving out of this neighborhood.
Jules, if we do, it'll be like starting all over again.
I've had it with this street, Sally. I just called the cops. A lot of good that's gonna do.
Wait a minute. I've got a friend who's a cop. Let me talk to him. Maybe he can help.
I'll just give you the same old runaround.
Just wait till I talk to him. Okay?
Okay.
It's like an epidemic, Mike. Muggings, arson, vandalism. A 78-year-old woman. They broke her jaw. Right in the street. In the middle of the day. Someone killed a dog, belongs to a kid, 2 doors away from me. A dog, Mike.
How long has this been going on?
Oh, 3, 4 months. I don't know. So we called the police, and who did they send? A couple of nice kids. Fresh uniform, crew cut. They ask questions, they fill out forms, and away they go.
Did you talk to Sergeant Lacey?
20 times. He's a nice guy, underpaid, and overworked. I want you to do something.
Oh, now that's out of my department. I'd be stepping on an awful lot of toes if
Mike, something is happening on Raphael Street. I'm asking you for help. Not as a cop. As a friend.
All right, Leo. What do you want me to do exactly?
I don't know. Something. Now, please, Mike.
I'll look into it.
Call me tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
You know the telephone number. You remember?
Yes, I remember the telephone number, but...
Call me tomorrow.
That man could talk the fleas off of a dog.
Yes, he did seem to have a way with words.
He certainly does. Best rewrite man they ever had on the old Herald. Well, I guess there goes our lunch hour.
Wait. What you mean, our lunch, Kimosabe?
I'm asking you for your help. Not as a cop. As a friend.
Oh, you put it that way. Maybe a hamburger to go, huh?
Good morning, Diane. Messages?
Mr. Buxton's waiting for you.
Am I late?
No, he's early.
Now, wait a minute, Walt. You knew exactly what the parameters were when you took the job. I have to be in Paris tomorrow morning for a vis-a-vis meeting with the Val. Now, you have it worked out by the time I get back. All right, goodbye. Where do we stand on the Raphael Street project?
Right on schedule, Hal.
Anybody can be on schedule, Tom. I expected more from you.
Yeah, well, we've closed on 50% of the property. We have another 10% in escrow now, and we have offers.
What are the figures?
Oh, well, we're running about 4% under budget, but we'll probably be into the contingency override by the time the project's completed.
Tom, when I go back to New York next month, I want to take that West Coast Towers project with me. 100% complete, ahead of schedule, and under budget.
Well, you see, there've been a few problems.
You're not here to bring me problems. You're here to bring me solutions.
Yes, I know, but see, there's been resistance from some of the local people.
Nothing worthwhile comes easy, Tom. Problems are to be solved, resistance overcome, and obstacles to be eliminated. When I go back east is to talk about my moving into the New York headquarters. When I go, my staff goes, and you're number one in my staff. We'll be dealing directly with the old man in the South America project. You know what that means?
Yes, indeed.
Then show me some hustle.
I'll go start fires under some people.
35 felonies, all in the same neighborhood.
Why? You believe in astrology?
That's not funny.
Then don't ask me a question that I can't answer. Why? Why does one house get burglarized and another one not? Why does a 73-year-old man get beaten to death in the park? Why would anyone shoot a 12-year-old child? Does there have to be a reason?
In this case, yes. That neighborhood is being picked apart by buzzards. All within 4 square blocks.
We took action on every one of those complaints,
I'm not
Mike.
saying you're not doing your job.
I have 10 cars.
I know the problems. Don't tell me the problems.
What do you want from me, blood?
Come here. Take a look at that map.
How far back did you go? Went back about 6 months. That's been a very busy neighborhood.
Can you think of any reason why?
Not right offhand. But I'll sure step up the frequency of patrols in that area. Satisfied?
Satisfied.
Hey, the next time you invite me to lunch, make it rare roast beef on whole wheat, huh?
Hello, Mr. Wells.
Hello, Quincy.
This is Arturo. Mr. Bucky.
Oh.
I've been looking for you.
Well, been right here on the same block for 23 years.
The party who wants to buy your house has raised his offer to $38,000. That's a good offer. You'll never get a better.
It's only a good offer if I want to sell. And I happen to like it right here on Raphael Street.
Listen, have you seen those new condominiums down at the Golden Age Retirement Home?
I have, and you know something? They look like hospital rooms.
Well, if you should ever change your mind,
I'll let you know.
Good afternoon, Mr. Fitz. Have you confessed your sins lately? I don't think I have any sins worth confessing, Mr. Lloyd. Well, that's one right there. The sin of arrogance. That's not arrogance, that's security. Tell me, how do we stand as of noon today, Mr. Lloyd?
You should learn to make small talk, Mr. Fitz. Makes doing business bearable. Well, as of noon today, we stand right where we stood as of noon yesterday. Right on schedule.
Then we're behind, because the schedule's been moved up. The acquisition of that property must be completed by the end of the month.
End of the month?
That's right.
Say, there are people down there, Mr. Fitz. You can't put people on a flowchart. You've got to deal with them one by one. You have any idea what I had to do just to acquire the property we already got?
I'm not interested in the problems, Mr. Lloyd, just the solutions.
Well, right now, we're down to the diehards. Old, set in their ways. Some of those people have lived on that block for years. They don't want to move now. They're like boulders. We'll have to blast them out.
And you know more about that than I do.
Biggest obstacle is Leo Steiner. Your friendly neighborhood philosopher, runs the print shop. If we can move Steiner, I think the others would fall like dominoes.
You make him an offer that he can't refuse.
Like what?
Like more money.
And if he still won't sell?
Look, how you handle it is up to you. Now, you got a 5% bonus on over $1 million, but only if you acquire that property on schedule. You better handle it soon.
Problems are to be solved, Mr. Lloyd. Resistance to be overcome. Obstacles to be eliminated. Just as you say, Mr. Fitz. Just as you say. Hey, it's a nice car. Tell me something, just between you and me. Is it paid for?
I'll be waiting for your call.
You really ought to go to confession, Mr. Fitz. It's good for the soul.
Please, Mike, don't smile unless you've got good news.
You were right, Leo.
Which means that things are very bad, and that is not good news.
Well, things could get better.
Yeah, things have a way of getting worse before they get better.
My father, the optimist.
When you have lived as many years as I have.
I've heard the speech, Papa. It's number 4 in your repertory and number 1 on the charts.
Kids these days, no respect. So tell me.
Well, crime and vandalism in this neighborhood is up about 300% higher than in any other district.
We already know that, Mike. Half the people in the block have moved away. Some of my oldest friends.
Is there anything special about this neighborhood?
To you, no. Where you come from, they probably call this a slum. But to me, it's special because this is where I live. And something is happening where I live.
And nothing happens by itself. There has to be a reason.
Good, good. Then all we have to do is find that reason.
I don't have enough lunch hours for that.
Mike, you're a policeman. What are policemen for except to help?
That's right. But you've got to help too, Leo. Sergeant Lacey said that he would increase the patrols in this area. But the police can't be everywhere at once.
Which phone is that, John?
Over there, Papa.
Excuse me.
There's not really much you can do, is there?
Alone, no, but together, who knows?
Keep your eyes open. Look for anything suspicious. Watch the street, will you?
Thanks, Lieutenant.
I'll see you, Leo.
Okay. Print shop, Leo here.
Hey, Leo, my friend, I got news for you.
Terrific. Who is this?
Quincy Lloyd. Hey, remember that matter I was discussing? Well, my party's raised his offer. Now, brace yourself. 40,000 smackolas for your property, lock, stock, and barrel. I told him he's crazy, but...
Not interested, thanks.
Now, Leo, I know you love that old place, but I said 40,000.
And I said no.
Now, please, Leo, listen to me, will you?
How many ways do I have to wrap it? Negative, no, nicht, nein, nada, niet. And whatever it is in Sanskrit, okay?
Okay, Leo. Don't say I didn't try. Goodbye, my friend.
Stupid.
The man won't listen.
Well, when do we get the rest of the money?
After you're finished. I'll meet you at the Trip Inn. What time?
11:30.
What's the matter?
No word? Steiner? Leo Steiner?
Now, do you think you're going to find the answer to Mr. Steiner in that calculator?
Maybe, if the figures are right. Where are the kids?
In bed.
Where does the time go?
Well, a little bit here on one Steiner, and then on another Steiner, and then there's always another Steiner. How would you like a martini, very dry, with a couple of olives and a Cheryl.
I've got work to do.
Whoa. Hey, fella. You want a neck?
You're about as subtle as a train wreck.
Well, let's put it this way. How'd you like to save your marriage?
Yeah, not right now.
Well, I guess I'll go to my bedroom and tell myself I have a terrible headache. So just don't jiggle the bed when you come in, all right?
Oh, Cheryl. Listen, how'd you like to live in New York City in the big time, baby?
Maybe big time to you, but as far as I'm concerned, you know, I think it's an open sewer.
Some people like it there.
I understand some Arabs love living in the middle of the Sahara Desert. Wow.
No, I'm talking about a promotion to world headquarters at Double C by working directly with the president of the company. You know what that means?
Yeah. Moving again.
To the top.
Tom, we've only moved 5 times in the last 7 years, from Kansas to Texas to Omaha to Los Angeles to San Francisco. I haven't been in one city long enough to register to vote.
Oh, why bother? My department at Double CI has more effect on the economy than any 10 congressmen.
Oh, wow. Well, I'll just remind the kids not to study the Constitution. But that's not the problem. The kids don't have any time to make friends. We don't have any friends.
Oh, Cheryl, what are you talking about there? The Davises in accounting, Marv Roberts in research and development, and what about Jim Burns in marketing and sales?
Tom, those people aren't friends. They're business associates. And their wives are deadly bores, and they're boring. All they ever talk about is what their husbands do for the company and what the company does for their husbands. For 7 years, I have heard nothing but the company.
Now, listen.
The company.
The company parlayed a lousy BA degree from a third-rate state college into this house, into the cars, into private schools for the kids, into charge accounts and credit cards for Mama.
All right, is that all there is to life?
I don't hear you complain on payday.
Well, if the company has already bought my husband, body and soul, why should I complain if they send me a lousy installment check? Tom.
Go have your headache, Cheryl.
Do you want me to wait up for you?
I'll be late.
sorry, Johnny.
He tried to tell you what was happening down here.
Did you find him?
This morning. I offered to stay with him last night, but he knew I had an extension class, so I went home. We were going to have breakfast. He was running off these handbills.
Protect yourself. That's what we all have to do to protect Raphael Street, our children, and each other.
Is there anything missing?
Petty cash, $20 or $30. He should have taken the offer. He was offered $40,000 for this shop yesterday. He should have taken the money and run.
40,000.
I told him he was stupid. I didn't realize how right I was. Look, I gotta get this place cleaned up.
Okay. Let's talk to some of the neighbors. Maybe they saw or heard something.
Did you notice any strange cars or people on the block?
Did you hear anything unusual?
Like I said, I was watching TV.
Was there anyone else in the house?
Only my wife. She was asleep. Every time I turn on the TV, she goes sound asleep. It's automatic. But tell me, why would anybody want to kill Leo Steiner?
When I find out, I'll let you know.
Well, don't bother. I won't be here. I got a good offer for this place for $38,000. I'm going to take it and get out.
Excuse me, who made you that offer?
Quincy Lloyd.
Thank you very much.
I'm really sorry that I can't help you. I like Leo. He was pretty hep for an old guy, you know? But I was working and I didn't see anything.
You own this house?
Yeah, what?
Anybody made an offer to buy it from you lately?
Well, I've got a standing offer of $32,000. I just might take it. I don't think I want my wife and kids living on this block.
Who made you that offer?
Lloyd. Quincy Lloyd.
Thank you very much.
You bet.
Well, if there's anything I can do to help, Lieutenant, just let me know.
I appreciate that. Thanks a lot.
Excuse me, has anybody offered to buy your house?
As a matter of fact...
Quincy Lloyd.
He made an offer. I told him no.
Yeah, thank you.
What was that all about?
In the past 4 months, over half the people in this block have sold their house and moved, and there's a standing offer and all the rest of them.
From Quincy Lloyd?
That's right.
Well, as Leo said, where you come from, they call this place a slum. Who would want it? Except the people who live here.
Why don't we go ask Quincy Lloyd?
Come on, kids. It's almost 8 o'clock. You're going to be late. Here you go.
What kind of sandwiches did you make for lunch?
Ham and cheese.
Again?
Again. Kiss your daddy goodbye.
You be good now, sport.
Okay.
You're going to be late, too, honey.
Well, Buxton left last night for Paris for a meeting with Duval. I can be a couple of minutes late.
Something wrong, Tom?
No. Yeah, I don't feel very well. Would you call the office? Tell them I won't be in this morning.
All right.
Sorry, I've only got a minute, gentlemen. I wish there was something I could tell you, but I was on the other side of town with some friends.
Well, we're talking to everybody in the neighborhood just in case.
I understand, Lieutenant. I was very fond of Leo Steiner. He was a fine man, a gentle soul, but a very lousy chess player.
Well, I understand you've been buying a lot of property in this area, Mr. Lloyd.
Oh, property is the best investment a man can make. You interested?
How much property do you own around here?
None whatsoever. I even rent my office from Mr. Beckman.
Then you don't know anything about these transactions?
Oh, I know everything about them. I'm an agent, a broker. I buy and sell property for other people, not for myself.
Well, who's buying the property around here?
Well, that's a matter of public record, gentlemen. Aidman and Fields have bought half a dozen properties. Dellenbach and Bynum, maybe 10 or 12. Some out-of-state corporations. I can't remember all of them just offhand.
Now, were those the principals or the intermediaries?
I never asked. None of my business. So long as the checks don't bounce. Well, if there's anything more you need, just give me a call.
You heard the man. Public records. You go to the Hall of Records, look up all the real estate transactions on this block for the past 6 months.
Well, now, what are you going to do?
I'm going to poke around here and see what I can come up with.
Well, why don't I poke around here and you go to the Hall of Records? That's a good reason. That's a very good reason.
Who is it, Cheryl? It's just me, Tom. Quincy. Hate to bother you at home, but the matter's pressing. Tried your office. Your secretary said you're homesick. I hope it's not catching.
Would you like some coffee?
Not just now, no. What have you done?
I've acquired 5 new pieces of property this morning. They'll be in escrow by evening.
I'm talking about Steiner.
Go, Steiner. Terrible shame, Tommy. The man was a dear, dear friend of mine. I spoke to his son a while ago. The boy's grief-stricken. He's thinking of selling the property and moving away from the scene of the tragedy. I can't say I blame him.
Did you have anything to do with Steiner's death?
I was wondering just how sick you were. It worries me. A sick man might do or say something.
I asked you a question, Lloyd.
The question indicates a basic lack of trust in our relationship, Tom. Well, we've almost done it, Tommy. Ahead of schedule and under budget.
What do you want to see me about?
Seem to have run short of petty cash. I wanted you to sign this authorization for Aidman and Fields to release some of the funds due me.
All right. Here. But don't ever come here again.
No reason to. Our business is almost at an end. I can find my own way out. Good morning, Mrs. Pitts.
Well, I think I better get down to the office.
Who is that man?
Oh, Mr. Quincy Lloyd.
I don't think I like him very much.
You don't have to like a man to do business with him.
Just what kind of business does he do? That kind?
What are you talking about, Cheryl?
I don't know, but I think I'm talking about Leo Steiner.
Do you think that I was party to this?
I'm afraid to ask, because if you say yes, I think something inside me is just going to die.
And if I say no?
I don't think I'd believe you. I know the man I married could never be involved with anything like this, but you're not the man I married. You've changed. You've become a company man. With every promotion, every move, every raise, you get more corporate and you get less human. I don't know where you live anymore. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you think. I don't know where I live. I don't know what country, what state.
Don't register to vote, Cheryl. We're going to New York.
You don't have any idea who did it, do you?
I'm not into the who stage yet. I'm still trying to figure out why.
I think I got something. Listen, all the real estate in this area is being bought up by different corporations, not individuals. Got a list right here. There's companies in Nassau, 2 in Bermuda, and a couple in Liechtenstein. And the same agent for all of them, Quincy Lloyd. Dummy corporations.
There's nothing sinister about that. Sometimes it's good business.
Why would they use dummy corporations if they didn't have something to hide? How do we find out who's behind it? We got to go to Nassau, Bermuda, and Liechtenstein. Why don't we just ask Quincy Lloyd?
Even if he knew, he wouldn't be required to tell us. Not unless we could prove that there was a link between The death of your father and the sale of some of that property.
Then what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna pierce the corporate veil.
Why don't I go punch Quincy Lloyd in the mouth, see if his tongue shakes up a little?
Because you'd end up in jail, that's why. You just let us take care of it. Come on.
Well, we got ourselves a hit.
I could smell it.
Mr. Quincy Lloyd, he's clean in California. He's just a picture of a perfect, hard-working businessman.
Then what?
Well, he's only been here for 10 years. Been arrested in Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, embezzlement, assault, fraud. He's a con man.
Convictions?
Embezzlement only, but he gave the money back, sentence suspended.
Yeah, come in. Busy? Not too busy. What can we do for you?
These are hot from the personal files of Quincy Lloyd. Where'd you get those?
Don't answer that question. Yeah. Read him his rights.
What?
Read him his rights.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say
Hey, Lieutenant, stop.
Sekulovich, come here. Keep reading. Keep reading him his rights.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning, if you wish one.
Yeah, Mike. This is John Steiner. Book him. No warrant. Then file these with the property clerk.
You can't do this.
Let's find out whether I can or not. Book him.
Let's go.
Come on, move.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Just overnight. Keep him out of trouble.
You got something in those files?
Just what Mr. Lloyd said was there. A lot of names of lawyers and corporations. They all look like fronts to me, except this one. This one here. Here, take a look at it.
T. Fitz, 28 Thou, Friday CCI.
Communications Consolidated. They're down on Howard Street.
Sounds like Liechtenstein to me.
Right.
Look, George, that land belongs to this company. It's an industrial site, not a city park. Those kids can play baseball somewhere else. Well, if you bulldoze that lot and put a chain link fence around it, they might get the idea, okay? Yes?
Two gentlemen are here to see you, Tom.
Who are they? What do they want?
They're from the police.
Send them in.
I'm Lieutenant Stone, and this is Inspector Keller.
Yes, gentlemen, what can I do for you?
Well, do you recognize any of the corporations on this list?
Why do you ask?
Well, all of them have been buying property up on Raphael Street.
Is that against the law?
That depends on how you do it.
Well, we usually pay for it.
And if the owners don't want to sell?
And then we may pay a little more.
Well, that comes back to my first question.
Yes, won't you have a seat?
Thank you.
Gentlemen, this is a highly confidential matter. Do you know what would happen if it became public knowledge that we were buying property on Raphael Street, say, or anywhere else?
Yeah, the prices would go up.
That's right. And we're acquiring property all the time because double CI
is a multinational corporation with hundreds of thousands of employees, all needing space. Now, my department projects and acquires that space. Office space, warehouse space, computer room space, up to the year 2005. Now, the companies listed here are acting as our intermediaries in the acquisition of the Raphael Street property.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Do you know a Quincy Lloyd?
Oh, yes, indeed. We usually work through a local real estate agent. It gives people the feeling, you know, that they're dealing with friends and neighbors rather than some faceless corporation.
Well, what do you know about him?
Just that he seems to be dependable. He gets the job done.
It's how he gets the job done that interests us.
What do you mean?
Well, in the case of Raphael Street, that could mean vandalism, violence, extortion, possibly even murder.
Those are very serious charges, Inspector.
No, we're not making any charges. We're simply interested in a homicide on Raphael Street.
Lieutenant, I presume that Mr. Lloyd is not involved in any of this because if you have proof to the contrary...
No. No proof.
Well, I'm afraid I can't help you any further. I don't know any more than that. If you'll excuse me.
Thank you for your time.
Certainly.
Thank you.
Get me Quincy Lloyd.
So we pierce the corporate veil and see the year 2005 and come up with a lot of empty spaces.
I think we got something, though. What is the first thing somebody asks to tell them there's been a murder?
Who's been killed?
Right. It's either he's pretty cold or he knows.
Or even worse, both. Let's go and see if Quincy Lloyd filed a burglary report yet.
What is it that's so important? I was right in the middle.
I don't care what you were doing. You can stop. As of right now, stop everything.
Are you having an attack of remorse, Mr. Fitz?
No, I'm having a bad case of the shakes, Mr. Lloyd, and one of the things I'm going to shake is you. Police came to see me today. They told me what's been going on down on Raphael Street, and to put it mildly, I don't approve of your methods.
It's a little late for that, Tommy.
You're fired, Quincy. I'll have my secretary send you a letter in the morning.
See, Tommy, I'm a very direct man. I get right to the point. And the point is this. Nothing's changed. Problems are to be solved. Resistance to be overcome. Obstacles to be eliminated. Your very words. Leo Steiner was an obstacle. He was eliminated. I'll tell you the truth, I don't know who killed that dear sweet man. I was all the way across town when it happened. But I did hear you say he should be eliminated. So I guess you found someone to do it for you. I leave it to your conscience. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got a few more people to persuade, some deals to close, and a bonus to collect.
Cheryl? Cheryl?
Tom, there is a point beyond which I cannot go. I've actually reached that point. I actually believed you had something to do with that man's death. And God help me, I still do. I must be a little crazy to think a thing like that, but... So I've taken the children and gone to stay with my parents until I regain my senses, or until you regain yours. Please don't call me. I'll just cry. Cheryl.
I mean, there are people out there in the street this minute who killed my father. There are muggers, pushers, arsonists, card thieves, and who do you arrest? Me.
Where did you pick this up?
I told you I stole it from Quincy Lloyd's office.
If Lloyd presses charges, that's burglary, Johnny.
Would you have found out about this CCI thing if I hadn't?
No, not as soon.
I rest my case. But what does CCI want with our crummy block anyway? I mean, I thought they just made computers and television sets and stuff.
It's a large company, it's expanding.
Lebensraum.
What?
Hitler. All he wanted was Lebensraum, living room, a little more space.
$38,000, Mr. Bucky. Escrow close in 30 days and you'll get your money. You'll be a rich man.
Might have been once, but not now.
No, you wait here. And no monkey business.
Oh, you've come at a bad time, Lieutenant. I was just on the way out.
This belongs to you.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Must have fallen out of my car.
We thought somebody might have stolen it.
Oh, wouldn't want to steal these. They're not that important.
You've been buying property in this area for Communications Consolidated.
Who said that?
Tom Fitz.
That must be true.
Have you ever been in trouble with the law?
Yes. To my everlasting shame, back in Kansas. I took some money that didn't belong to me. But I replaced the money and the matter was dropped. I was much younger then.
It came from over there.
Come on, let's get him!
They went down there and around the corner.
You guys turn around. Get your legs out. Well, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say
what's all
can-
this about?
They have the same rights you do. Turn around. Now, what do you know about the death of Leo Steiner? Who do you work for? Who hired you?
I want my lawyer. See, I don't say nothing without my lawyer.
You work for Communications Consolidated? You know a Tom Fitz? How about Quincy Lloyd?
I don't say nothing without a lawyer.
What's the name of your lawyer?
You pick him.
Okay. You guys just stay right here. We'll get your lawyer.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute.
Want a lawyer?
Hey, you can't leave us here.
Don't worry, we'll be back in about an hour.
All I need is 5 minutes. Hey! Hey, wait a minute! It was Quincy. Quincy Lloyd! He's the guy that hired us. Don't go.
Go get Quincy Lloyd.
Don't go. It was Quincy!
All right, step back.
Don't go.
All right. It's all over now.
Don't go.
Step back. Step back. All right.
So, of course, I fired Lloyd on the spot, but it may be too late.
Did you alert the legal department?
Yes, I've already talked with Miller. In general terms, no particulars yet.
If push comes to shove, get in touch with public relations and tell them to keep the company's name out of it. Yes?
There are 2 policemen here to see Mr. Fitz.
Tell them to come right in.
Yes, sir.
I'm Lieutenant Stone, and this is Inspector Keller.
Hello. Gentlemen, understands the problem. Perhaps I better get a legal counsel to join us.
Perhaps you'd better.
I don't think that's necessary, Mr. Buxton. They already know the company's not involved. How can I help you?
We have a confession from Quincy Lloyd on certain actions that he took on your behalf.
The only thing Lloyd did for me was to buy property.
Well, he said he told you that Leo Steiner was an obstacle, and that you told him to eliminate that obstacle.
Well, I was only speaking metaphorically. I never meant for him to kill anyone.
When's the first time you found out Mr. Steiner was murdered?
I read about it in the paper the morning after it occurred.
And when did you hear that Mr. Lloyd was involved in that murder?
He said he discussed it with you the next morning.
Well, no, not as murder per se, but just in the context of business.
Why didn't you call the police?
And why didn't you tell us the afternoon we talked to you?
You're under arrest.
For what? I haven't done anything.
You did withhold evidence, obstruct justice, maybe even enough to charge you as an accessory after the fact of first-degree murder. I suggest you call that lawyer.
Don't use one of our lawyers, Tom. I'd like to keep the company's name out of this.
Could I stop by my office for a moment?
Tom, on your way out, would you leave your letter of resignation with my secretary? And Tom, dated yesterday.
So how you like it so far?
Well, it's going to be the biggest thing on the block.
It's going to be the only thing on the block.
Yeah. There goes the old neighborhood.
Lieutenant!
Johnny, I thought you were going to stay here and fight these fellows to the bitter end.
The end came much sooner than I expected. They offered me $120,000 for the print shop. Even Papa would have taken it.
I'll bet Mr. Buxton must have been pulling his hair out.
Oh, Mr. Buxton's not there anymore. I heard they transferred him to Omaha.
Omaha?
He broke the law.
What law's that?
None that you ever heard of. You see, a company as big as CCI is like a nation unto itself. They have their own morals, their own codes, their own values. And Mr. Buxton, well, he made a mistake in judgment. And because of this mistake, Omaha.
Well, Omaha's not the end of the world.
Go tell that to Mr. Buxton. I'll see you, Johnny.
Okay.
Johnny, take care.
Bye-bye.
Grabowski. I was going to be waiting for him, and here's where I'm going to wait.
Come on.
Nobody hits me when I'm not looking and gets away with it.
Hey, Doug, come on. This is San Francisco, the end of the rainbow, a pot of gold. All we got to do is go and pick up the money.
As soon as I'm finished with Grabowski.
Will you talk to your brother?
Doug, come on. You can fight with him anytime. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
$100,000, Doc.
Yeah, we got 72 hours to spend it. Come on, what do you say, huh? Huh?
I could almost get drunk on that.
Come on, give me that. Give me that.
I can almost get drunk just thinking
Let's
about
stack
it.
this stuff.
We go, all right. Here we go, baby. Get down. Yeah. All right. Hey, Pete! It's empty! Let me shut the lunch! Whoa! I mean empty, man. Ain't nothing in there.
Lock, stock, and barrel, Pete.
What is this, man?
Somebody's out to lunch, Pete.
Wait a minute. I think I know where he is. Come on.
Come on.
He always hangs out in here. Hello, mate.
All right. What do you have?
You wouldn't happen to know where Marty Long is, would you?
Who?
Guy with the jewelry store. Knock it off. Knock it off. Come on.
You folded up. Sold out a few days ago.
She still live in the same place?
I guess so. Didn't say anything about moving.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Come on.
You got a good eye.
Yeah. Hey, next time you come in here, leave your dog at home.
See ya. Come on.
Too late, Paul? Hello. Yeah, hi, sweet. No, Marty's not here right now. He went to pick something up. He'll be back in a minute, though. 4 sailors. Well, probably friends of his. Yeah, I'll tell him. Hey, Mama. Yes. Good. Good up. Yes. Hey, Marty. How do you think of my new hat, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, I got this one problem. I don't know whether I should wear it, back on my head like this or down over my eyes like this. What do you think? Marty? What time's your plane leave for L.A.?
6:45.
I wish I was going.
I told you you're gonna stay here, and that's what you're gonna do, okay?
Yeah, all right. That's the way you want it. No strings. That's the arrangement. I don't know. I sort of get lonely when you're not around, you know? Well, I don't really get lonely. I don't know. I sort of get scared, you know? How are you supposed to wear a hat like this anyway? Hang slinky like this down over the eyes. Yeah. Oh, Marty Sweet called you. He said there were 4 sailors down his place looking for you. You want to get that? I don't know, maybe if I put it back on the back of my head, it makes my profile look better. Well, you better answer it, because nobody ever comes here to see me.
The old backdoor trick. Very good.
Guys, I wasn't expecting you.
Yeah, it's a good thing we got here when we did.
Hey, Leo, come on.
Where do you think you're getting here, man? Where do you think you were going? Sit down. Sit down.
Tell him to leave me alone.
Shut up.
Doug.
Looking all over for you, Marty.
There's a couple of guys looking for me I didn't want to see. I thought it was them at the door.
Taking a trip with you?
No, I just got back. I've been on a buying trip.
Just got back, huh? How come everything's clean and pressed?
Hey, off, will you?
No dirty socks, no skivvies, no nothing.
You don't own me.
That's right, Marty. We don't own you.
But we got $100,000 invested in you. And we want our money.
I couldn't get it.
Okay. Give us back to Jade. We'll fence it ourselves.
I can't. I sold it.
How much you get, Marty?
A little over $10,000.
Hey, Marty. I thought you told us it was worth $100,000 at least.
There's a depression on. Haven't you guys heard? The market's all dried up. 10 grand is the best I can do, I swear.
Marty, I've been sailing in and out of the Orient for 15 years. I know something about jade. That wasn't any Suchow soapstone we brought you. That was good stuff. Some very old and rare pieces. Now let's start talking some very old and rare prices.
It's the best I could do, I swear. That's all I could get, I swear. $10,000. Here, take it, all of it.
You know, Marty, I bet you'd be willing to take one hell of a beating for $100,000. But the question is, would you be willing to die for it?
Enough.
He's all right, isn't he? Huh?
He's dead.
He's what?
You fractured his neck. You killed him.
Oh, he's faking. He's dead.
What happened to him? Check up there, huh?
Brother of yours is crazy, man. Crazy!
Well, don't tell me you're telling him, huh?
I just might have to do that.
Where's the girl?
I don't know. We lost her. I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's great. All right. We gotta find her some way. The money's not in the apartment. She's gotta know where it is.
Think Marty's gonna tell some dumb broad?
No, wait a minute. Now, she didn't scream up there, did she? She didn't call for help when she was down here, did she?
No, she didn't.
Because if the police get involved, they're gonna ask about the money. She's gonna lose it, right? Make sense?
Well, we're gonna start looking. We don't even know her name.
Nancy something or other. She used to room with that black chick over in Powell.
Do you know her?
Betty Joe?
Betty Joe. Powell.
They're not talking too loud, but I can hear them. Then all of a sudden, bang, crash, they're throwing things around. Then all of a sudden, silence, not a peep. So I say to myself, I might as well open the door and take a look. So I open the door, and what do I see? My furniture busted up.
Mr. Garvey.
My beautiful...
Just a minute now. Did you touch anything in here?
Where am I going to start to touch anything?
Were the girl and the victim married?
Well, have you got old-fashioned ideas? Who knows nowadays...
You know the girl's name?
Yes. Nancy.
Nancy what?
Nancy something or other.
Nancy something or other.
Yeah, Nancy, that's all.
Come along, Mr. Garvey. Come on. Thank you for everything.
Look at the furniture.
Don't you
Just
worry
beautiful
about the furniture. If you
I
think
just
of anything
got it.
else, you let us know, will
Beautiful
you?
furniture.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, there's not much on him. Set of keys, bus ticket, $82 in his wallet.
How much in his wallet?
82.
$82 in his wallet. Well, if they didn't want the money, what did they want?
Well, they said Mr. Young was in Indian jewelry and just turquoise and silver.
Pretty girl.
Yeah. One of the neighbors saw her running across the street right after the murder.
Anybody know her last name?
No, just Nancy.
Well, just Nancy is either a suspect or a material witness. Mrs. Emily Hart Mellon died July 12th at age 52. She was survived by her husband, Haggard, and a daughter, Nancy Elizabeth Mellon. Oak Grove Tribune, July 14th, 1970.
Nancy Mellon.
I think we better put out an APB.
What's happening, Mama?
What do you want, J.W.?
Look here, come here. We want to talk to you. Look here, we're just looking for somebody, you know.
Well, if it's me, you're wasting your time.
No, wait a minute, Mama. We're trying to find Nancy.
Nancy who?
You know what we're talking about. Don't get so dark.
Come on, will you? Come on. He's cool. Look, baby, we stopped by your apartment, and your landlady said that Nancy came by there looking for you. And she told her where you was, just like she told us. Hey, listen, baby, this is business. Serious business. All we want to do is talk to her.
That's all. Just rap with her for a while. You know what I mean? Huh?
That's all.
That's all.
She was here 2 minutes, borrowed bus fare home, and then she split.
Where's home?
Oak Grove, about 2 hours north of here.
How much did you give her?
$5.
Keep the change.
Come on. Thanks.
So, I called up Marty. Told him 4 sailors came in here looking for him. One of them had a hair trigger.
Any reason why they'd want him dead?
I can think of 10,000 reasons. Every one of them a dollar bill.
Where'd he get that kind of money?
Indian jewelry. He sold out his whole stock last week, got paid in cash, said I'm leaving town.
That explains the bus ticket.
These 4 sailors, did you know them?
Never saw him before.
Thanks for the descriptions. In case they happen to come back, give us a call, will you?
My pleasure.
And the coffee, thanks.
Well, not much.
Yeah. 4 sailors and a girl. Sounds like a musical.
Except for the murder. I think we'd better call the sheriff of Oak Grove, just in case he decides to show up there.
It's me, Dad. I'm home.
What kind of trouble are you in now?
Do I have to be in trouble to come home?
What other reason would you have for coming home?
To see you.
Are you hungry?
Yes, sir.
Just making an omelet. I'll put in a couple of extra eggs.
Why didn't you let me do that, Dad?
No, I don't mind. Been making a lot of omelets the last few years, since your mother died. No. Don't think I ever explained to you, Nancy. Your mother's death hit me pretty hard.
I know.
No. Took me quite a while to realize that I wasn't the only one that was hurt. Yeah, a long time. And a lot of empty bottles.
Dad, I wish there was some way we could have helped each other.
Yeah. You know, when you're hurt that bad, you build a kind of shell around yourself, and you can't get out, and the other person can't get in. And oh, what I'm trying to say is that the trouble we had was all my fault.
No, not all of it.
Well, most of it.
No, only half. Half, okay?
Well, how long are you planning on staying?
Well, I thought until I wore out my welcome.
Well, then you can plan on staying quite a while. Oh, your room's just like you left it. Well, maybe a little tidier.
Hey, do I still have any clothes in there? I really want to get out of this dress.
Yeah, it's still in your bureau. Nancy?
Yes?
Sure you're not in any trouble?
No. No, if I was, I'd tell you, Dad.
Hope so.
Come on, man.
$144 Eldridge.
Are you sure it's the right melon?
It's the only melon.
And then I got this job at this place down at Union Street. And the uniform was this tiny little skirt. It hardly covered a thing. And I was afraid to sit down and I was afraid to bend over. The job lasted, I'd say, just about a week, right? But it wasn't because it was a bad job, Dad. It was just that, I mean, you know when you're walking around, have to stand up straight all the time, right? And you had to stand up straight. You had to keep pulling down the skirt to keep going like this, make sure that the hem was down. Yeah. And then after that, I don't know, one thing just sort of led to another, and
Which means you'd rather not talk about it.
yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Daddy, I really missed you. I really missed you.
I missed you too, Nancy.
Good evening, Mr. Mellon.
Sheriff?
Is your daughter Nancy here?
Why do you ask?
The San Francisco Police Department called and they want to talk to her about a murder.
I'll get her.
Call the SFPD and tell them we have her.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I thought we'd have more time.
Nancy.
Oh, hold it, Bo. What are we gonna do now, Pete?
Wait till they let her go.
What?
What if they don't?
Then maybe we'll go in after her. We're in it now, right?
Right.
Besides,
I don't give up easy on $100,000.
Have you talked to the girl yet?
Yeah, I just don't think she's telling me everything she knows.
Okay, then bring her in.
Right, we should be back at Bryan Street around 12:30. You gonna be there?
No, I'm going back to the apartment just in case we missed anything.
Well, if there was anything there, they would have found it by now.
Look, if they had found what they were looking for, they would have stopped looking, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'll see you around noon.
She's all yours, Inspector.
I'm not a she. My name is Nancy, remember?
Thank you, Sheriff. Nancy.
You can call me Miss Mellon.
Behave yourself, Nancy.
Sheriff Kenny, you have lousy timing. I mean, why couldn't you wait a couple of days? Just a couple lousy little days.
Gee, I'm really sorry, Miss Mellon. I mean, it's only a murder case.
I have told you everything I know, right? 4 sailors. They had an argument. One of them hit him. He died. Why do I have to go all the way down there?
Because you could be a suspect, an accomplice, or even accessory. At the very least, you're a material witness. What do you want me to sign for her?
Right at the bottom of the release form.
I'm not a her either.
Sheriff, let's go.
Sign for me. Make me feel like a piece of registered mail.
You be a good girl, Nancy.
Am I really a suspect?
You didn't tell the police.
Look, I wouldn't call the police if it was me they were killing. Hey, look. Look, Marty was my old man. I mean, why would I want to kill him?
I don't know. You tell me.
You wouldn't understand.
Well, you don't seem too broken up about his death.
Oh, excuse me, I forgot. You're used to seeing people cry, aren't you? Would it make you feel any better if I broke down and cried for you?
Would it make you feel any better?
Marty was all right. I mean, he didn't knock me around a whole bunch, not unless he was really uptight or I did something really stupid. We were going to move down to Los Angeles. He was going to open up a store on the Sunset Strip. We were going to be married. He was flying down there last night. He was going to find us a place to live.
Well, we went through his pockets and we found a ticket. But it was a bus ticket. And it was to Denver.
Los Angeles.
I saw the ticket. It was Denver.
Round trip? Thanks for telling me, sir.
Nancy, I'm sorry.
Hey, I told you the name is Mellon. Sam. It's the guys that killed Marty.
Nancy! Nancy, come here, will you? Nancy!
Come on, will you?
Hey, what the heck you doing, man? Come on. Hey, no shoot, man!
Hey, no shoot. Okay, come on, let's just go.
Wait a minute! Where do you think we bought these guns, J.W.?
You talking about killing a cop?
Come on!
I'm talking about $100,000. I'm talking about the moon. And whatever it takes to get that, that's what I'm going to do.
Maybe Marty was telling us the truth. Maybe
He's lying! That's why she's running.
Hey, what difference does it make, huh? We already killed one guy, didn't we?
Not we. You killed him.
I know that you took your share of the money.
I had it coming. It was mine.
Well, I got a lot more than that coming to me. 25,000 bucks worth.
Come on, while we're talking, the guy's getting in the wind. Let's go.
Hey, Bo, you know, I think I'm scared, man.
Yeah? If it makes you feel any better, so am I. But there's no stopping him now, J.W.
Yeah, I know. And it's them I'm scared of. Nancy, wait a minute!
No! Go to you! No! Come on!
You're going back to me. You're going back to me.
I
have to drag.
Look it, I grew up in this country. I can disappear in 10 minutes and they'll never be able to find me. You big cop! They're gonna kill me just like they killed Marty.
Why did they kill him?
I don't know.
Landlord said they're having an argument.
None of it made any sense.
What he said?
He said that they had $100,000 that belonged to them.
Did he tell him where it was?
It's ridiculous. No, he wouldn't know what money like that looked like.
They didn't believe him. He's dead. They think you got the 100,000 and they want the money.
I don't have
Just
the
stop
money.
lying to me, will you?
Okay.
Tell me where the money is.
Look it. Do you think that Marty would buy a one-way ticket to Denver and run out on me if I knew where the money was? No way. Now look,
Okay.
I've told you everything I know.
Okay.
Huh? Will you undo these?
Come on, let's go.
Which way? Come on, you said you know this country. Which way?
Yeah, there's a ranger station up on my ridge over there. Right. Unlock the cuffs. If you don't, I'll take them off your dead body. Come on, unlock them. Come on.
Yeah, go ahead, shoot it. They'll hear that, they'll be on you in a minute. Come on. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. Now, come on.
That's right. Because from now on, whatever happens to me, it's gonna happen to you too.
This car is registered to the San Francisco Police Department.
Oh?
The other's a car rental. The, Hartley Car Agency, San Francisco.
Any sign of blood?
No, sir. It, looks like they took off toward the woods, though.
Call Hector on the radio and tell him to send a couple of backup units. And, tell him I want to speak to a Lieutenant Stone of the San Francisco Police Department.
Right. Homicide, Stone. When? Any sign of him or the girl? I'll get there as soon as I can. Sekulovich, call Barnes. Tell him to warm up a chopper.
Okay, Lieutenant.
Be there in a minute.
Just keep moving. Come on.
Don't hit the girl. Come on. You're in the woods, you yo-yo. Let's go.
Back. Come on, JW, come on.
Nah, man. As far as I go.
Okay, suit yourself, but
You better go with me.
Hey, JW, I can't. I mean, he's my brother. I can't just run off and leave him, you know what I mean, huh?
He can take care of himself.
No, he can't. It's just like he's out of control. I mean, he can't stop himself. That's what he needs me for, to tell him when to stop, you know?
You better tell him now.
Yeah.
See ya.
I see you back on the ship?
I ain't going back to that ship. And when you leave, you bet not go back either, buddy. See ya. You know something? She's handcuffed to that cop.
That's great. All we have to do is drop him and he's dead weight.
Where's J.W.?
He's split. He don't want no part of this.
All right, then he's out.
Hey, Doug. Hey, let's give it up, too. Okay?
What are you, crazy, man? They're right over there. We're
Now,
home.
listen. I'm going to cut over here and see if I can get in front of them. You stay behind in case they double back.
Hey, come on, let's give it up before it's too late. What do you say? Come on, you guys.
I got a beautiful girl in San Diego. She doesn't want to marry a broken-down old sailor with a 20-year pension. She wants the moon. I promised her that. And now I got to deliver it.
Hey, Doug, come on. What are we going to do when we get to him? What are we going to do when we catch up to him, huh?
Depends.
On what?
On how she plays it. All I want is the money, man.
Hey, Doug, come on. Doug! Doug!
You know, I just figured out why why you put these cuffs on me? To save your own pretty skin, right? Well, you know what, Charlie? They don't want to kill me. They want me alive.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's you they want to kill.
Do to you? Well, they find out you don't know where the money is, huh?
No, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about you.
Look, look, the easiest thing I can do is turn you loose. Because if we split up, babe, they're going after you, not me.
Fine. Do it. Come on. Why don't you do it? Huh?
I don't know. I don't think that happens to you, I guess. I don't know.
No, you need me to be a witness, right?
No, I seen all four of those guys, and so did the bartender suite.
Why are you going to all this trouble, man? Huh?
Come on, let's deal with your insecurities later. Let's get out of here.
All right, fellas. I want you to fan out. Jimmy, Fred, you take the ridge. The rest of you follow the creek line. And be careful.
Sheriff Kenny, Lieutenant Stone.
Yeah, Lieutenant. Glad to see you.
Which way?
Well, we just heard some shots coming from the direction of the foothills to the north.
We're on our way.
I just sent in a search party.
I see them. And Sheriff, there's a lone figure walking towards the highway. He's about, I'd say 1.5 miles east of your position.
Thank you, Lieutenant. We'll be waiting for him.
This creek's going to lead us to a trail, and the trail will take us to the ranger station. Get my hand on the
Drop that rifle!
Out of here! Come on!
Lieutenant Stone, Sheriff Kenny.
Go ahead.
Lieutenant, I just heard some more shots somewhere west of your position toward the creek.
We'll take a look.
What's the matter, Ted? You can't just keep up. Come on.
I'm trying.
Come on.
I'm trying.
Come on.
Head for the ranger station. If she knows the country, they could be going that way.
All he wanted was the moon, huh? Come on, Doug, let's give it up. Come on.
Not now, man. We're almost on him.
It ain't worth it, man. Come on.
Don't you understand something? We're gonna get $100,000 now. There's nobody to split it with. It's all ours.
I don't want it no more. I just don't want it. Here.
Come here. You want it when you get the rest of it. Okay? Take it!
No!
Why didn't you say anything? tell me.
Like what? Like what?
Tell me you're bleeding.
What are you gonna do? You gonna pack me in your back?
No, we're gonna get back there together. We'll get back there, but I gotta drag you.
I can't.
Oh, I can't.
Put your hand away.
What?
Put your hand away. Turn your face.
Hey.
Get up to the ranger station and you go call for help. Go on, get out of here. Run, get on.
Let me take a look at that. You're really bleeding.
What do you do? Just get out of here.
Give me that thing.
Give me the gun. Come on, come on.
Give me your gun. Give me your gun.
No way.
Okay, sweetheart, come on. You're coming with us. Come on, come on!
Now, where are you gonna take her?
Well, if he takes us the money, we turn her loose. Come on.
What about him?
Just get away from him. Come on.
All right. All right, I'll take you to the money. But you gotta leave him alone.
You'll take us to the money anyway, baby.
Not if you hurt him.
Get out of the way!
Come on, Dad, don't.
You better listen
I
to him.
said no!
Man, I swear to you, you hurt him, you're never gonna see a cent of that money, ever.
Hey, Dougie, come on, forget about him. Let's take the girl and get the hell out of here.
And leave him to testify against us? That'd be terrific, wouldn't it?
You're gonna kill him, you're gonna have to kill me.
You don't think I'll do it, baby? Just try and cross me.
No, I won't. I'm gonna show you exactly where the money is.
No, she's lying. She doesn't know.
Now look, I said I'm gonna take you to the money, huh? You gotta leave him here. We got a deal.
Yeah, you got a deal. Huh, Doug, a deal?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Look, you said all you wanted was the money. Do it her way. It's the only thing left to us. Now, come on!
This guy is a cop. Don't you understand that?
No, she's crazy. She doesn't know where the money is.
Do we have a deal?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, come on.
Nancy, don't go.
See you around, detective.
That's what you think, baby.
Get back, go ahead, shoot!
It's gonna end here.
Go over, please!
Hold it. I got nothing to lose, mister.
Neither have I, lady.
Dougie! Dougie! Hey, Doug! Dougie! Somebody help me! Somebody help me!
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. You all right?
Yeah.
Why'd you do that to me? Dougie, we got enough trouble, huh? You don't need the moon.
Okay. Come on. Get you out of here.
I'm all right. Is she the one?
No, sir, not the one. Nancy Elizabeth Mellon. How do you do?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good.
Come on, let's get you on a chopper and to a doctor. Come on.
Excuse me? We've made it this far together. I think that we'll be able to manage the rest of the way.
You will, eh?
Yeah.
Nancy Elizabeth Mellon. He's in your hands.
I got it.
You have, huh? All right, come on. Get on. Glad to see you're
Signed
back.
for duty.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, fellas! How does he look, huh?
Looks great.
Pretty good. Here, sit down. Come on.
Thank you. Oh, man.
Well, how's your side?
It still itches a bit.
Well, scratch it.
It's a little deeper than that.
Oh, means it's healing.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, a letter came for you yesterday. I put it here sometime. Here it is. Smell good? Still smells good. Business?
No. Oh, man, you know, that still hurts.
Say, why don't you take a few days sick leave?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that'd be good, you know. Go up north, do some fishing.
Great idea. I understand they've got some nice streams along Oak Grove, California.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, maybe I'll go up there and see what I can catch.
Great idea. And then come back ready for work Monday morning.
Oh, Mike, come on.
Monday morning, Inspector.
Yes, sir.
Give my regards to Nancy.
Who's Nancy? Nancy who?
Who's Nancy? Nancy who? You know who Nancy is. And if you don't, she'll tell you.